Hello everyone, let's do Cambridge IGCSE Mathematics Paper 1 Core. Code is 058011. This is paper of October-November 2020. That is the paper of the latest series. Time allocated is an hour. So you can see you must read the instructions before you start the exam. So let me just go through. Answer all the questions, then use black or dark blue pen. You must use HB pencil or any for any diagram. Then center number, your name, candidate number. This is must to write. Write your answer to each question in the space provided. So you are given the space there, so you have to answer in that only. Do not use any erasable pen or correction fluid. Do not write on any barcodes. You should use calculator where appropriate. You may use tracing paper. You must show all necessary working. So you must show your working there if it is necessary. Then this is important. Give non-exact numerical answers to correct to 3 significant figure or 1 decimal place for any angles in degree unless a different level of accuracy is specified in the question. So you will not be given all the degree of accuracy in all the questions. So you have to be careful that you are writing 3 significant answers and 1 decimal place for the angles. So let's start. Write question 1. Write down the mathematical name for an angle which is less than 90 degree. So any angle less than 90 degree, that is an acute angle. So we'll write down here acute angle. Next, a polygon with 5 sides. So any polygon with 5 sides, it has name pentagon. Okay. Now C part. A quadrilateral with exactly 1 pair of parallel side. So 1 pair of parallel side is always in trapezium. So this and this is parallel in trapezium. So we will write down here the name of the shape, that is trapezium. Number 2, we are given these shapes here, names here. Put a ring around. We need to put a ring around the word that describes 2 polygons that are same shape and size. So hexagon is shaped with 6 sides. Perpendicular is just a 90 degree angle. Regular, isosceles, that is triangle. Congruent. So this is the only option that we will have, congruent, that have same shape and size. Number 3, write 60 over 105 in its simplest form. So 60 over 105. So when you simplify this, divide by 5, 1, 2, 5 times 2, 21. Then we can divide by 3, 3 times 4 and 3 times 7. So our final answer is 4 over 7 in this. Now calculate square root of 1 over 0.01 minus 8 squared. So 1 over 01, let's see this one here. You need to use calculator in this. Square root, we need to put bracket here. 1 divided by 0.01 bracket minus 8 times 8 is 64. So it's giving us an error. Let's start again. You can directly use it without calculator. So 1 divided by 0.01. 1 divided by 0.01. This is 100. That's the easy way. Minus 8 times 8 is 64. So this is 36, and then square root of 36 is 6. So that is the final answer. Question 5. The diagram shows a rhombus. On the diagram, draw all line of symmetry. So you can say the line of symmetry will be these 2 diagonal lines here. So these are the lines of symmetry. Part B. shade two squares so that the diagram has rotational symmetry of order 2. So it should look same on both sides. That you can see we have these 3 shaded squares here and 3 here. So shade 2 squares, we need to shade 2 more. So now let's see, if we have this side here 3 and this side it should be 3 here and then 3 here. If you see this, then the rotational symmetry of this will be of order 2. Question 6, we are given this shape here, and the diagram shows a shape made from rectangles. The shape has total area of 517 meters square. Find the value of x. So if you look upon here down, this paper is of 4 marks. So you need to show all working here. So now let's see, this is a shape that 2 rectangles are there. We can split it into 2 parts. So this is shape 1 and this is shape 2. So we will add the area of both shapes. So area of shape 1, first area of 1, that is a rectangle of length 24 and width x. So 24 times x, as area of rectangle is length times width. So length is 24 times x. Now shape 2, area of shape 2, we have here 19 as length and width is 7. So 19 times 7. So 19 times 7 is 133. So now we are given that the total area of the shape is 517 meter squares. So total will be 24x plus 133 equals to 570. So now we will simplify. 24x equals to 517 minus 133. So subtract this is 384. 24x divide by 24, divide by 24. This and this is gone. So this is equal to 16. So our final answer, value of x is 16. Question 7. Hua cycles from her home to the library. The travel graph shows this journey. So this is her home and this is library. So the journey is given to us in this graph. So we have distance along y-axis and time along x-axis. Part A, at what time does she start her journey? So look here, she starts after 10. So there are 3 squares here. So this is 10:30. So that means this is 10:10, 10:20. So this is the time when she starts journey, and that is 10:10. And then find B part. Find her distance from home when she stops for rest. When she stops for rest. See, she is moving from here up to here. Where is this? This is at 8 kilometers. So our answer is here 8 kilometers is already written. Part 2, how long does she stop for the rest? So let's see how long. This is 10, as this one square is represents 10 and 10. So that is 20. So she stops for the rest for 20 minutes. Now part C, Hua stays at library for 10 minutes. She then cycles home at constant speed of 24 km per hour. Complete the travel graph. So her speed is 24 kilometers per hour. So but the distance that is given to us here, it is 12. So from home to library, this is 12 kilometers and her speed is 24 kilometer per hour. So 24 kilometer in 1 hour, that means 60 minutes, and then it will be half in 30 minutes. So that will be half of this in 30 minutes. So that means we have to draw this here. she stays 10 minutes. So 10 minutes is this one. She stays here in the library. Then she came back home at constant speed of 24 kilometer per hour. So that means in half an hour she's here at this time. So 10, 20, 30. So this is the time period of 30 minutes, and she comes back with 12 kilometer per hour. So this is total distance is 12 kilometer. So we are going to draw a line from here to this is her comeback journey. So this is the graph of her coming back. She arrived home at this time. This is 11:30 and 11:40. Question 8. A field ABC is in the shape of triangle. AC is equal to 500 meters and BC is 650 meters. Using a ruler and compass only, complete the scale drawing of the field. Leave your construction arcs. Use scale of 1 centimeter represent 100 meters. The side AB has been drawn for you. So this is important. We need to convert first the scales. We are given 1 centimeter is equal to 100 meters. So we have here AC is 500. So 500 meters. So you can see this is times 5. So this will be 5. So that is the value of AC. AC is 5 centimeter. The other one is 650. So 650 meters. So you can see from here you need to divide it by 100. So that will give you 6.5 centimeters. So this is BC. So now we can draw this diagram. So let's take compass and ruler to measure the lengths. Now see, AB is given. So AC is 5. So we will measure 5 centimeters from here. So this is 5. 5 is AC from here. Put your needle on point A and then 5 centimeter arc. And BC is 6.5. BC is 6.5. Now open your compass 6.5 here. 6.5 exactly. Then put your needle on point B and draw an arc that intersect the previous one at this point. So we can join this point to A and B. So you must use pencil to draw the diagrams. This point of intersection here. So this is of a point C. So this is the required construction. Now question 9. Alan and Beth shares $1,190 as ratio Alan to Beth 5:2. Work out how much Alan receives. So we have this belongs to Alan 5. So Alan received 5 out of how many? Total is 5 plus 2, that is 7, and the total amount is $1190. So when you simplify this, you will get answer 850. So 850 is the Alan's share. Question 10. Work out part A. 2 column vector 2 -3 and 5 -1. We need to just add. So this is very easy. So you're writing 2 plus 5 at the corresponding coordinates x and x. Then 3, -3, -1. So this is 7 and -4. So your answer is 7 and -4. Then part B, you are multiplying. This is scalar multiple. 4 will be multiplied to 2. 4 times 2 is 8. 4 times 5 is 20, and with negative sign. So this is 8 and negative 20. Question 11. Rangan buys 3.6 kg of potato and 2.8 kg of leeks. The total cost is $13.72. Leeks cost 2.6 per kilogram. Find the cost of 1 kilogram of potatoes. Let's start. We are given the total cost is 13.72 and the leeks cost 2.6 per kilogram. So total is 2.8 kg. So the cost of leeks is 2.8 kilogram that he bought, and times the cost is 1 kg per kg is 2.65. So the total cost will be here, when you multiply these two, you will get let's see, this is 2.8 times 2.65. So this is 7.42. So this is the cost of leeks. Now the remaining cost will be that is the cost of potatoes. This is 13.72 minus 7.42. So 13.72 minus 7.42. So this is 6.3. Okay, so this cost is cost of potatoes, and we don't know how many, what's the cost of 1 kg. So cost of 1 kg of potatoes, because this is the total cost. So this is 6.30 divided by the potatoes that have been bought, that is 3.6. So when you divide 6.3 divided by 3.6, so this is 1.75. So 1.75 is the cost of 1 kg of potatoes. Question 12. We are given t equals to 49.2 minus 8.59 divided by 4.085 times 2.35. By writing each number correct to one significant figure, work out the estimate for t. So we need to write down each number as one significant figure. So this is 50 minus this one significant figure, this will be 10 over, then this 4.085, this will be 4 times 2. So 50 minus 10, that is 40 over 8. So 8 times 5 is 40. So our answer is 5. Number 13. Write 18 as product of its primes. So this is very simple. Prime, we are going to take prime numbers here this side. 18 divided by 2 is 9. Then 3 times 3 is 9. 1. So we have here, you can write it down 2 and 3 power 2, because 3 is coming twice here. Part B. At a bus stop, a red bus arrives every 18 minutes and blue bus arrives every 24 minutes. At 10:47, red bus and blue bus arrive. Find the next time when red and blue bus arrive together. So we have to work out separately. So let's say this is here red bus, and this side here we have blue bus. So both buses arrive at 10:47. Okay, then red bus comes every 18 minutes. So we are going to add 18 here. This is 10:65, again 18. So this will be so 6 plus 1 7 8, it's 1083. Now we can see this is increasing by 60. So let's subtract 60 from here, so that because this is going above an hour. So this is 11. This 1 hour will be added here to 10, that will make it 11:23. So 11:23 for the red bus. So let's see here, this bus comes after every 24 hours. So this will be 10:71. So this is increased by 60. So 1 hour, when you subtract 60, this will be 11 here. 5, no, sorry, this will be here, we are subtracting 1, and this side it will be 11. So let's say another 24 hours, I'm sorry, 24 minutes, add 24 minutes. So this is 5, 3, 11:35. So here is 11:23, 11:35. We still do not have common time for both. So let's add again here 18. So 8 plus 3, 11. 4, it's 11:41. Let's add again 24 here. This is 9, 5, 1, 1, 11:59. So let's add again 18 unless we get the same time. So here it is. So you can see this is the time that is common in both. So that means red and blue bus will come together at 11:59. Question 14. Without using calculator, work out 2 by 3 times 2 3 by 4. So first we need to convert them into mixed fraction. You must show all your working and give your answer to as a mixed fraction in its simplest form. So 3 times 2 is 6. 6 plus 2 is 8. So this will be 8 over 3 times. Now convert this. 4 times 2 8. 8 plus 3 11 over 8. Now we can see we can simplify here this one. So 2 times 11 is 22 over 3. So divide 22 by 3. 3 times 7 is 21. So remainder is 1. So 3 will go down here. Remainder goes up and 7. So 7, 1 over 3 is the final answer. Question 15. Change 4.37 liters into cubic centimeter. As you know, 1 liter is equal to 1000 centimeter cubes. So we are just going to multiply this by 1000. So that is 437, 3 zeros, then 2 decimal places starting from right hand side, 1 2. So this is gone. So our final answer is 4370 centimeter cubes. Question number 16. Make x the subject. So now we have to make x the subject. So it's easy, we can write it down like shift 7 to other side. 2y plus 7 is equal to 5x. Now divide both sides by 5 because we need the value of x. So from here x equals to 2y plus 7 over 5. So this will go in the answer column. 2y plus 7 over 5. Question 17. Trina invests $16,000 at rate of 5% per year compound interest. Work out the value of her investment at the end of 4 years. So we can directly use formula of value of investment, that is P into 1 plus R over 100 power n. N is number of years. Principal amount is 16,000. 1 plus rate of interest is 5 over 100 power number of years is 4. So let's calculate this one. 16,000 in bracket we have 1 plus 5 divided by 100 again bracket and bracket power 4. So this is our answer, 19,448.1. So as this is dollars, so we can just put 0 here. So 19,448.10. That is our final answer. Question 18. Aisha records the distance she runs and her average speed. The results are shown in the scatter diagram. So we can see results here. This is average speed this side in kilometer per hour and distance in kilometers. The table shows the result of 4 more runs. So 4 more runs results are here. On the scatter diagram, plot these points. So we need to plot these there. Distance in kilometers 4.2. So 4.2 is here because there are 5 squares here, so one small square represents 0.2. So 4.2 is here and the average speed is 13.4. So 13.4. So we'll go along this line. After 4, 13.4 is this one. Okay, we are done with this. Now 5.7. 5.2 here, 5.4, 5.6 and 5.7 is in the middle somewhere here. So 5.4 and 11.8. 11.8 is here, 11.2, 4 and 6 and then just below the line of 12. So this will be somewhere here, this point. Done with this. Now 7.1. 7.1 is this in the middle of this the small square, and 9.8. 7.1 and 9.8 go along here. This is 9.2, 9.4, 9.6 and 9.8. so that's the point. Done with this. Now 8.8 and 8.3. 8.2, 8.4, 8.6, 8.8 here go along this line, and 8.3. this is 8, 8.2, 8.3 is in the middle somewhere here. So first part, A part is done. Let's see next now. What type of correlation is shown in the scatter diagram? As you can see, as we are moving along, the distance is increasing, these points are coming down. So this is a negative correlation. So this is negative correlation. Now on the scatter diagram, draw a line of best fit. Draw a line of best fit. We have to line of best fit we can draw here in the middle, where we can see all the points together. So somewhere here where all the points are nearby. So now we have next is use your line of best fit to estimate his average speed when she runs a distance of 6 kilometers. So 6 kilometers, we will go along 6 kilometers here. 6 kilometers here, this line here. So it is like here between 10 and 11. So let's say it is 10.8 kilometers per hour. Question 19. A circle has a circumference of 56 millimeters. Work out the radius of the circle. As you know that the formula of circumference of circle is 2 pi r. So 2 pi r, this is given to us 56 millimeters. Now we need value of r. So we can write down r. Shift this 2 pi to other side. R will be 56 over 2 pi. So when you calculate with this, the calculator, you will find it 8.91 millimeters. Question 20. You can see this graph here. We are given this line here. The question is find the equation of line L in the form y equals to mx plus c. Now you know that m is the slope here, or the gradient, whatever you call, and c is y-intercept. So we need intercept. So we need value of c and m. So c is y-intercept. Here is, you can see this is c. C is 3. Now we need to know the value of m, gradient. Gradient can be found like from taking any 2 points. So let's take, I'm taking this point. This is here. X is 4 and y is 9. Any other point we can choose this one, which is 2 and 6. So gradient is m2 minus y2 minus, let me write again, gradient is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. That is change in y and change in x. y2 is here 9 minus 6 over 4 minus 2. This is 3 over 2, that is 1.5. So gradient we got 1.5. So now we can just write down equation of line y equals to mx. M now is 1.5, x and c is 3. So this is our final answer. We can write down y equals to 1.5x plus 3. Question 21, part A. We are given this triangle here. This is angle x. Two sides are given. Calculate the value of x. So we need to use trigonometry here. So this is the side opposite to angle. This is opposite and this is beside the angle. So this is adjacent. So we have the formula SOHCAHTOA. SOHCAHTOA. So what is given to us? We have opposite and adjacent. Opposite and adjacent. So we are going to use tangent theta here. So tangent is tan of x will be equals to opposite over adjacent. Opposite is 10 and adjacent is 18. So x can be written as tan inverse 10 over 18. So you can calculate this with the calculator. That is tan inverse, shift tan, that is tan inverse in bracket 10 divided by 18. So that is 29.05. So this is 29.05, but as in the instructions we know that we need to write down it to 1 degree. So 29.1 degrees, that will be the value of x. Now part B. This is the triangle. Calculate the value of k. You can see this is right angle triangle. We can easily use Pythagoras theorem. Pythagoras theorem is always hypotenuse square equals to sum of other two sides. Sum of squares of other sides. That is k square equals to, this is hypotenuse, 8 square plus 15 square. 8 square is 64, 15 square is 225. Add them together, you got 289. This is k squared. Now square root both sides. K is square root of this 289 is 17. So our answer is 17. So that's it. That's the end of this paper. So please, if you like this video, please share with your friends and subscribe the channel and let me know if you need any of the paper to be solved. I tried all these questions to explain you step by step. So let me know if there is anything for the improvement. Thanks for watching.